Hey, RetconRaider here, and welcome back to Xenonauts 2. As we head into month 8, definitely the back half of the campaign, and I've got to say, I do feel like we're more or less where we need to be. Maybe a little behind on the air game, but, we're about to bank a whole bunch of extra damage bonuses. We're working on the Advanced Alloys project, which I believe does unlock Tier 3 interceptors. And unless they've changed it since early access, that is the top tier. So, definitely getting towards the end of the game. Not right around the corner, but we are getting into the back half. That said, once again, we wait. 1 week out on our current project, so let's push up the clock. We've got 5 of these. Should all pop off in fairly rapid succession. Yeah, it's like 1 day each now. That's 3. That's 4. And that's... Oh, no, that is not number 5. That is the laser batteries over at 404. That should be enough to shoot down anything that might come after it. Though obviously we're still a bit behind on actual interceptors and the point near Phoenix, where we've only just broken ground. There's number 5. Which means that now, aside from just enjoying all those new damage bonuses, we can also unload our excess corpses. Okay, I mean, an extra 100k. Certainly nothing to sneeze at. We'll take it. In fact, that gives us just enough to start another project. Millennium grenades would be nice. Cheap, quick. Upgrades are launched and thrown grenades, plus our demo charges. Let me just check our other options here real quick before I commit. Yeah, I mean, like, Millennium Warheads is too far out. Laser Lances are slightly lower priority. Yeah, let's pull the pin. Nice basic upgrade for our entire squad. I think even Arrow 1. Since I am fairly certain that upgrades his launcher. So now we're just waiting on that research. And our next payday. Also, could do something with our ops points. Though we only have a discount on this, which we cannot afford yet, so I suppose we'll hold off. Advanced Alloys. Much of the research work conducted on alien alloys thus far has been centered around increasing their mechanical performance, i.e. the hardness, toughness, and impact resistance of the substance. This perhaps implies a lack of creativity, for it appears the aliens have also mastered exotic alloy variants that combine the strength of hardened alloys with the flexibility of fabric. Such materials could prove enormously useful to our war effort. The secret to this behavior appears to be a metallic alloy that has an extremely low melting point. It is therefore liquid at room temperature, creating suspension of alloy molecules that lock together if compressed, temporarily forming a crystalline structure. When placed between sheets of watertight woven fiber, this creates a flexible fabric that will instantly harden if struck by a projectile. Once these forces have dissipated, which only takes a few moments, it will once again resume its pliable liquid form. While I suspect that many uses for these remarkable new alloys will become obvious with time, the clearest application is currently in personal protection. While our test subjects did not particularly enjoy the unexpected hardening of their armor, the process is reportedly especially painful when mid-sprint. The bruises and soft tissue damage that result seem rather insignificant compared to the alternative. Analysis suggests this material can offer roughly 70% of the protection provided by a forged alloy plate of equal thickness. This means it will not replace our existing solid plating, but complement it, finally allowing us to add meaningful armor to areas where rigid materials cannot be used. Neat, but enough flexing. What does that actually get us? Oh wow, a whole bunch of stuff. Including our Tier 3 interceptors. We've got the Colossus battlesuit, the X-132 Gemini, Gauss weaponry, and advanced stun weapons. As well as engineering projects for the actuator that's bonus strength, reinforced vehicle armor, and reinforced plating. Which, obviously, we want. We are starting to see our Phantoms taking an awful lot of damage in these dogfights. Obviously, it would also help to have those 132s, but I don't think we've got the resources for that just yet. Everything we're getting with Month 8 is going into Phoenix Point and various other projects, so we'll lead with advanced stun weapons, get those out in the field. And then as for the other engineering projects, we don't have the cash for them yet, but let's get a look at how much they cost. Actuator's not bad. But yeah, these two. The armor upgrade's definitely on the pricier end. So that's for a little later down the line. The actuator, though, that I think we should probably do sooner rather than later. That'll really help out our shieldmen and heavies. And of course, now we're just banking extra cash. There's our pay. Oh man, look at that. I mean, outside of Latin America, we're in the green on every single region. And I mean, honestly, even Latin America's only 1% down. That's not bad at all. Puts us just over 3 mil, plenty to play with. Let me have a quick peek around here, see what we're doing with this. I mean, first things first, we absolutely need to get Phoenix Point going. We'll set up some bare minimum infrastructure. 2 hangars, 1 generator, 1 quantum array, 1 laser battery. Yeah, that's fine for now. We can expand from there. 2 mil left in the tank. Let's go ahead and get our 3rd training facility up and running. Long overdue. And then 1.4 mil, 1.3 mil left, which will go, I think, towards assorted projects. Not ready to do advanced stun just yet, but we've got plenty of others to pick from. Starting, I think, with the actuator. Yeah, we'll do the actuator, we'll do the... Man, it would be nice to have the buzzard, but we need the actuator first. So actuator first. That's a nice cheap one. Advanced tech module would be nice. Extra accuracy. And then, let's say, reinforced plating. Toughen up our Phantoms. Since, at the moment, I think that is our biggest vulnerability. We only have the 3. Really do need to build more. But I mean, at this point, we've also got the 132 right around the corner, so it feels like we should just hold off. As for ops, we've got a couple of things to choose from. We'll hold for a moment. Should have a new wave coming in any time now. Right on cue. Bomber incoming. Knock him out. Easy target. Ooh, observer on a scouting run. Bit of a ways out. Bomber first. Should be an easy shoot down. Then we can start picking at those. Yeah, just lost some armor. Should patch up quick. Go for the observer. Oh, and that's another escalation. That's the alien's tier 2 fighter. Abductor. Oh, Abductor coming in on a retaliation. Shoot. Alright, Interceptor did a number on us. Let's call back Phantom 1, but we immediately need to pivot Phantom 2 and 3. Oh wow, there's so much going on. Yeah, let's get Phantom 2 and 3 right back out. Shoot down the retaliation mission. Nope, wait, not the bomber. The bomber's after. There we go. Abductor's an easy shoot down. Phantom 2 looking a little worn, but that's fine. Immediately pivot into... Actually... You know what? I was saving up for another agent, but we could use cash. Let me think for a sec. Knock out the bomber? Yeah, we're good to go. Bomber's an easy shoot down. Target out. Come on back. And my goodness, yeah, that was quite a wave. A lot of stuff going on there. But we made it through. And yeah, you know, as much as I would like to keep picking up new agents, we really could use the cash. That Abductor makes a very tempting target. Like, the Observer I'd be a bit more hesitant about because, while it is cheaper to raid, it also yields significantly less loot, but an Abductor... You know what? Screw it. We'll take it. One sec, I'll prep a team. And we are back. Team's prepped, and given that we're going for a slightly larger target this time, I went pretty middle of the road. Lots of people out of the middle of the pack. Not our finest, but characters who do have at least a few battles under their belt. But, you know, still have room to grow. Not too worried, though. We're at the point where we're starting to get pretty loaded with some halfway decent gear. Though I will say it would have been nice if we'd gotten those actuators up and running before going in. We just don't have time. So, we'll go as is. Grab some cash. Oh. Wraith. Terror mission. Alright, well that's slightly problematic. Double escorted. Oh man, our phantoms are in pretty rough shape right now. I really thought we were done with that wave. We could maybe shoot them down, though it would cost us a phantom or two. We'd have to finance repairs, but I do think it's worth it. Though, I mean, ultimately kind of a moot point for the short term because we're going to hit that crash site first. All right, we are going to do both, but let's go ahead and hedge our bets a bit. We'll get 3 more Stalker armors in the queue. Won't have them all finished in time for a Terror mission, but we could theoretically have 1. Then we could go into the Terror mission with 7 sets instead of 6. Yeah. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Raiders on site, to those who are about to die, etc., etc. I will say I was tempted to nix the crash site as soon as I saw that Terror mission, but again, we do need the cash. I mean, regardless, we're already here, so let's get this done. Andron off left, tucked behind a wall. Otherwise in a pretty good starting spot, though I don't like that giant blank spot right in front of us. Also have a cliff off left, but I'm not hugely worried about that. Enemies seem to really struggle with elevations. Let's go ahead and knock that guy out. Slightly further. Beat around the bush. Yeah, that's fine. Though he might have another on tap. Target softened, cover cleared. Someone want to finish? Rabovsky, how you feeling, bud? Nice. Andron out. Landing site already looking pretty secure. Let's go ahead and punch out that wall, get a peek behind. Okay, looking pretty clear. Though we do still have some blind spots there, so hug cover. Slightly risky play. If the truck blows up, we're in trouble. But I think we'll be okay. Looking pretty clear off left. Oh, scratch that. We've got an Andron, though. He is pretty far out there. So we'll hang back a bit, get served set. If it approaches, it won't have enough AP left to fire. Then we can mulch it next round. But, you know, we'll hedge our bets, get a few other folks set as well. Slightly wary of that building off right. So and immediate validation. Yep, we've got another Andron off right. Plus potential foes inside. So position accordingly. Hold. Nice. Someone just died. Nasty hit on arrow. Okay, Andron right, right center. Arrow not too bad, down about a third, a quarter. No sign of our guy off left. Let's trim the two we have visual on. Should be fairly simple. Nice. One more tap. Target out. Focus down the Wraith. Nice tag. Target cloaks. Might have to mulch. Nope, we're good. Target suppressed. But go ahead and take him out. We'll push into the warehouse next round, get a peek. Who's got this guy? Henrik? Yeah, keep bloody and served, focused off left. Still got that Andron out there. Look, Thief, do you think you've maybe got that? Hey, there we go. He thought he'd get away with it, but we threw the book at him. Which leaves Henrik free for Overwatch. Slight reposition. Yeah, start pushing that bush. No sniper here. Ambush. Oh. Okay, well. Slightly less than ideal, but I think we're good. Hold. Okay. Easy kill. Still no Andron. He's just kicking around out there somewhere off left. Peek. Speaking of Andron, we've got one a couple of rooms back, too far out for us to reasonably reach, so maybe hold back. Yeah, focus down center, clear this guy. Might have to take a defensive posture till we clear out the flanks. Target tagged, cloaked. Clear. Carefully, don't frag the corpse. Ah, just short. That works. Finish him off. Target out. But yeah, we can't push up if we've got Androns on either side. Though thankfully, it just seems to be one on each. We're not seeing a lot in the way of raids or servitors. Not yet, anyway. Push. No, you know what? Hang back. We'll just hold here. Give it a round or two. With any luck, it'll give us an easier shot. Hey, there we go. Also, Servitor, bonus. Behind the crate, slightly problematic, but not insurmountable. Also a Wraith. Okay, things are heating up, but Andron drawn in. Let's start with that. Nice. Dare I say, served? But we still have 3 known hostile center and right. So let's not let our guard down just yet. Nice tag. Target cloaked. Target decloaked. And target deceased. But also ceased. It is both those things. Other Andron still keeping its distance, which I guess is fine with me. We'll just hang tight. Gives us time to focus down the Servitor. Which, in theory, should be an easy kill. We've got plenty of guns ready. So, ideally, as soon as it flies around the crate, we'll automatically shoot it down. Though I suppose if it does come around the right side, it'll take a couple of corpses with it, which would be annoying, but not the end of the world. Yeah, I'd much prefer it come around on left. Fingers crossed. Yes. Oh, wait. Hold on. Okay. Arrowed. Better late than never, buddy. I guess that does confirm that you do, in fact, have reflex shots. You just aren't quick on the uptake there. And thank goodness everyone's rocking reinforced ghost gear. Yeah, none of that even got through our armor. Okay, that guy's not even moving. He's just hanging out, so we're gonna need to take slightly more active measures. Hold for now, but next round we'll start taking pot shots. And I guess regroup on center. We've cleared the left, I think. So now we can simply consolidate. Prep to advance. I mean, I would love to push up on that second door, but the thing is, the Androns can go right through walls, so I know if I try it, that guy's gonna punch right through. Nice. Interesting. Guy seems pretty nervous. Understandable, I suppose. Let's punch out that wall. Target's already taken 60, so this should soften but not kill. After which we have an easy finish. Though we also have one that appeared off-center, I think behind the green crate. So, position accordingly. Yeah, that should be fine. Target out. Target ping, still stationary, so take a shot. Nice. Oh, wow, did that just straight up killed him. Nice. I mean, I was really just trying to get his attention, but I will absolutely take it. Now, let's push the second door. We'll hold here, breach next round. Slightly problematic because of that giant gaping hole. Oh, shoot, right, yep. Servitor pinged. Fair distance out, not hugely worried. Should be fine. Let's get arrow tucked in here. Ready to breach next round. The rest of you, I guess, just... Actually, we could use a rifleman up top or inside. Yeah, tuck in. Just in case, you know. Good to have a first aid kit handy. And the rest of you hold. Just guns at the ready. We know we've got one out there somewhere. Hold. Andron. Nice. Okay, we can absolutely work with that. Breach. Oh, okay. Well, that is slightly problematic. Not what I was hoping for. Rabovsky, you think you've got the servitor? Solid hit. Hold. Let's go ahead and finish it off. That works. Oh, for goodness sake. Servitor out. Fall back. Getting a little messy here. Finish the Wraith. Should be a relatively easy kill, just need a clean Alois. One more space. Lovely. And finish him off. I would go for Cap, but we've got Androns all over the place. Oh. Alois? Hi. And target out. Hang tight. Two known hostiles, both off right. Andron inside, Wraith out. Too far to effectively engage. So we'll hang back here. Wait for them to move in. Yeah. Yeah. Those wraiths are pretty tricky, but we see right through them. Oh yeah, forgot about you. want to say that's a Mentark. Take him out. Andron out. Looking clear off left, but let's not drop our guard. Peek. Oh, snap. Okay, we'll hold on. Hold on, this is getting complicated here. Yeah, we're pinging 3 at this point. We've got the closer Wraith, who's still got pretty ample cover, but then also the Andron, and then another Wraith all the way in back. Honestly, it might just be safer to... I hate just hanging back. It feels boring, but at the same time, you know, what are we going to do? Rush in there and get Swiss cheesed? Can we maybe get lucky? Oh, no, not even close. The shelves completely block. Yeah, that's not gonna work. But I guess clear some cover. That's fine. Flash? I mean, that would work, but then you'd be stuck out there. You wouldn't be able to get back. Which I've got to say feels like a bad idea. And it doesn't work from here. No, just hang back. We'll hit them next round, assuming they move in. Though if they rush, we've got shotguns waiting. And then, of course, continue watching the flank. But we'll also get someone up top. Hold. Andron. Nice. Some movement on the ship, which at this point I'm going to say is back left. Take him out. Nice. Sorry, we don't truck with that. Ooh, and this we can work with. Nice. And shut back down. Arrow off left. I don't think he could reasonably get all the way in here, though. Not from where he's standing. They might break left, so let's get more guns there. But otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape here. 2 hostiles left, both fairly well contained. Plus the ship back left, which has at least 2 enemies inside. 1 Mentark and then something else. Oh, interesting. Checking his fallen friend. Hi! Like a reverse horror movie scenario. That's pretty fun. Oh, where'd our Andron seems to have wandered off. Target out. Warehouse temporarily clear. Too risky to move up. We don't know where the Andron is. Also, might still have some off left. Peek. Huh. Okay. Andron decided he didn't want anything to do with us, which... yeah, I guess that's fair. We'll, start pushing up. Kill this guy. Hook left, take the ship. There you are. Yeah, you wandered a ways off. We'll tuck in here. Should be relatively safe behind all this cover. Main concern is there might be someone else back there we're not seeing. Up. Aha! We've got an eye in the sky. Too far out to pose much threat, but definitely a problem if we were to push too close. We'll gravitate our snipers that way. Let's go ahead and pull you guys back. Might still have some folks off left, but at this point, we should finish clearing right. Then we can sweep left. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and knock these guys out. Andron should be easy, but let's make sure there's nothing else. No, I'm gonna say that's pretty clear. That's the back of our map right there. Fire in the hole. And finish him off. Nice, nice. One more tap should do it. Though the fire, the smoky fire, is definitely complicating things a bit. Ooh, okay. Okay, yeah, that's not ideal. Book Thief, do you think you could... No. Oh, for goodness sake, come on, man. Alright, well, I'm sure that's fine. No one else close enough. Might have to smoke and hope for the best. Yeah, I'm just not really seeing any other options here. Alright, let's go ahead and smoke out. Though, can we perhaps take out the servitor? Servitor might be an option. Well, no. Not with a mag rifle. We'll just go ahead and smoke. We can survive a shot, in theory. Perfect. All right. Fingers crossed. Oh! Right. You know what? I'm not sure why I thought the smoke would block that. Boy. Alright, Book Thief, why don't you maybe actually go for some payback? This thing should be right on the brink. Yeah, I mean, for goodness sake. It had single-digit health left. And you. Servitor out. Oh, boy. All right. I think we're pretty much clear out here. We're not really hearing much else. Let's make our approach. Oh. Guess we're not done just yet after all. Push up. Prep to engage. All right, come on, guys. Who was that? Rabovsky. Come on, man. Thankfully, it barely got through the armor, but still. Target down. And continue making your approach. Starting to get a bit messier than I'd really like, but, you know, we're almost done. Let's just try not to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. Oh, shh. All right, that's cool. That's fine. That's good. That's what I wanted. Thank goodness we had the shields up front. Arrow looking a bit worn. Might want to pull him back. One more hit is apt to drop him. So I think we'll do the rest of this without. But otherwise, prep for breach. Yeah, thankfully the shields ate the brunt of it. Really just got kind of slowed down by the mass suppress. Breach. Clear. Push up. Breach. Clear. Push up. Teleporter clear. Push up. Pad clear. Push. Breach. Wow, okay. Yeah, we might just be down to 1 or 2 left. The Mentark plus whoever else is up top. Looking pretty clear. No signs of activity. Prep for final push. Ah. Had one straggler. But he didn't get far. We're clear. And let's get a peek up top. Oh, yeah, that's easy. 2 left, easy caps. Let's wrap this up. And we are good. Very nicely done, Raiders. Yeah, slightly messy bit towards the middle during the final approach on the ship. But otherwise not bad. Not bad at all. I think it was mainly really just the thing with Book Thief, where for some reason, I guess I assumed the smoke cloud was providing him with cover, but obviously it wasn't. He was 1 level up, and smoke clouds do not travel vertically. Though honestly, I suppose even if it did, he was still, in retrospect, he was still probably at an angle. I'd have to go back and double check. I mean, obviously he must have been in the open because he got double tapped. But he still pulled through. Albeit with 2-3 weeks of downtime. Well worth it, I think. Yeah, this looks to be a fairly sizable pile of loot. Not to mention the usual gains, a handful of medals. Would have been nice to get a few more captures, but you know, that's just the thing with wraiths and robots. You can only capture the wraiths. And they're tricky enough that... Oh. Okay, well, looks like we've got a terror mission queued up for next time. Fair enough. Fair enough. I think that was also wraiths. Yeah, alright. Alright. Hey, that's more XP, more loot. We'll take it. So how much do we actually pull? I'm hoping for at least $500,000. That would be enough to do one of the mid-tier projects currently in our queue. And look at that, just shy 600. So yes, absolutely worth our while. How about the servitors? I feel like we've got enough of those as well. Let's have a quick peek. Yeah, look at that. Add that to the pile, which will leave us with four to spare for resale. That's another 100K. Once the project is complete. And yes, I think we'll have time to do exactly 1 extra set of stalker gear before we head into that other mission. We'll have to wait till morning anyway. Looked like it's dead of night at the moment, which I do think brings us to a good place to call it. I'd say we made some halfway decent progress today. Unlocked advanced alloy, filled in Phoenix Point a bit, unlocked a bunch of new projects, half dozen damage bumps. Not too shabby. Leaves us in pretty good shape for the Terra mission to come. So yes, we'll hit the pause button for now. I will figure what we're doing with this 700k and assemble a team, and we will pick up here next time. They definitely caught me a bit off guard with that late wave terror drop in Asia, but it's fine, it's fine. We just need a moment to reorient. See you then. Oh, and special thanks to the Raiders, the fine folks who help make these videos possible, including but not limited to Erie-V23, Revenant, Alois, Bowman, Dragon Matrix 7, Drakiith, EgonAlter, Exsellsior, Gottlieb, James Trimmier, Lady Shayna, Mark Giemza, RandomPassrby, RobbyB, Rowan Church, Triphoppenskip, and Valinrook. Thanks for your support, guys. That said, if you'd also like to help support the channel, then feel free to push the buttons that do the things. Trust me, it does make a difference. Or you could even check out the PayPal, the Patreon, the Nexus GG, or the YouTube memberships. Links are in the description.